all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a main event card for you tonight. The Dragon, Drake Edwards versus Rex Ocelot, United States Championship on the line. Wait a minute. It looks like this first matchup tonight, making his way from the plains of the Mild West, weighing in at 297 pounds, standing at a height of 6'11". This is the gunslinger, Matt Asadar. So it looks like 2 weeks in a row, this newcomer, Billy Dukes, is going against well-known names here in the VWE. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the gunslinger. Remember, Matt did make his return last week, defeating Razor Diesel.
And he did. But he still failed to explain where he's been, why he's been gone so long. There's a lot of really suspicious things going on when it comes around this individual.
Well, yeah, there's still a lot. That's surrounding that sudden disappearance. It was after capturing the U.S. title from Austin Knight at last year's Beach Ball. All we know is what he said to us, and he said that he was attacked while making his return to Empire City.
Attacked by who? Enough, such a serious attack that he was out for, what, half a year?
Well, Matt, he's not going to spread his business out there. That's a man that's going to take care of it himself. But we did have an opportunity to speak with Matt backstage before tonight's matchup. He said he is determined to regain all he has lost and untimely figure out what happened. That's his main goal. It's figure out this whole backstory, who attacked him, get that to an end. And we will be seeing that in the near future. But a referee for the night, Victor Kessel Jr., checking to see if both men are ready in this one. And there's the bell. This match is underway. Both men are going to meet up in the middle of the ring. And look at that. Matt acknowledges the newcomer Billy Dukes with a handshake, showing him respect. Now both men are just locking eyes, staring each other down, circling each other. You wonder what Matt's first move is going to be. You wonder what Billy's first move is going to be, or who's even going to make the first move. And Matt makes the first move, going in for that front-facing lockup. Now he's backing Billy up to that corner. Now Matt shoves him back in the corner, and look at that. There's a corner chop. Goes for a second one. And you can hear it reverberating around the ring. Goes for a third one. Referee starting the count onto a count of 2. Now he's on the count of 3. Looks like Billy was able to shove Matt back a little bit. Goes in for a punch. That was a strong one right to Matt. That goes in for a mid kick. Goes to throw a right hand, but no, the gunslinger intercepted it. And now the gunslinger fires back with a chop, followed up by a punch. Now kick to the gut, follows it up with the cravat knee to the face into that suplex. Did you see that?
No doubt Matt's going to continue to toss this young man away around like a rag doll.
Oh, hold on. Matt's shooting the guns. He's setting up in the corner. You know what Matt's going for. Billy needs to watch out. Billy's slow to regain, but he's back up to his feet. There goes Matt. There's a 6-shooter on Billy Dubes. Goes in for the pin. 1, 2, and the 3. But once again, looks like Matt is in the condition he wants to be in, returning.
I wouldn't say that until we see him start to wrestle names. Names that have winning records.
We got to give it to the man. That's 2 wins, 2 weeks in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, the gunslinger, Matt Asadar.
2 shots of whiskey. I'm taking what's mine. Yeah, what you're saying, it's what you do. Your time has come.
Yeah, here you go. And I'll throw your mic up there.
For you, when hell is raining down, you'll see my face, won't hear a sound.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I know there's quite a bit of mystery that's kind of going around with me right now. And to be honest, guys, I really wish that I had more answers for each and every one of you. But I just wanted to take 1 second. Last week, I made my return. We didn't want to make a big deal about it. And I want to give another hand for Billy, guys. It's really hard for...
Oh. Why is Dimitri in the ring?
Because he's tired of the lip.
Well, it looks like Dimitri just hit Matt with a running chest stomp. Leaves Matt in the middle of the ring. And just walks off.
Dimitri made his point that there's another big man in the ring, in the arena, and Matt better watch his back.
Well, if I know how Matt is, Dimitri needs to sleep with one eye open because he will be seeing him shortly.
Oh, that's what he wants. This isn't going to be this wasn't done because he wants to be worried. The Russian has nothing to be worried about. Matt's still wondering what freight train hit him.
Well, hopefully Matt's able to figure that out because I want a little bit more insight as to who attacked him. But just as a reminder, we are hiring here in the VWE. We have the Google form cards to the left, the right, and behind us at the commentators table around. Now that that's over, looks like we're getting geared up to go in our second match here of the night. This is one I've been waiting to see. Ladies and gentlemen, from the tethered void, standing at a height of 5'8", weighing in at 138 pounds, this is Ursula Black. Now, alluding back to what we were talking earlier at pre-show, since Ursula Black has officially made her way onto the main roster right here, Samantha Foxy, who is no stranger to Ursula, has made it her personal mission in life to bring out Ursula's inner monster. Even though Ursula has struggled and still struggles to prove she doesn't need to rely on such that barbaric means like her sister, Lady Death, has. It ultimately staggers her. It pushes her back as she tries to escape it.
She doesn't need to be like her sister and still be able to embrace that image. It's a matter of control.
Well, we might see it here tonight. But her opponent making her way to the ring from Middleton, Ohio, standing at a height of 5'7", weighing in at 140 pounds. This is the Queen of Metal, Kitty Rovencroft. Looks like she's got herself a new guitar too. Now, even though Kitty's got a new guitar in her hands, she's still pretty upset over her original broken one. Through all of this, she's still blaming Lyra for the cause of it. She says that there's evidence proving, pointing to Lyra. We did see in the video, Lyra was the last one to walk out of the locker room where Kitty found her broken guitar moments later.
And how many people use that locker room? There's no telling it was Lyra. She just happened to be the last person out.
But to add on insult to injury, we did later find out as well that Scion has been named her tag partner from that tag team lottery. And since then, we have seen, Kitty really hasn't been herself lately. So who do you see walking away with a win here tonight, Diesel?
I know, it's too hard to say.
I do agree with that.
Of course,
both of these women have a lot going on.
Kitty did sell her soul to the devil, so that should help her out.
But I believe she sold it for a music career.
The more she wins in wrestling, the more popular she'll be in her music career. They go hand in hand.
Excuse me, I'm having some technical difficulties over here.
Man, Kitty just connected with that dirt in the skirt leg sweep, knocking Ursula down to the mat.
You know, Kitty goes for that move whenever she possibly can. That is almost a signature move of hers.
Kitty laying in with those punches, stunning Ursula. And Ursula starts to throw him right back. Toe kick to the gut. Ursula throws Kitty to the ropes. They both come off each side. Looks like Kitty ducked under that clothesline. Oh, rebounds off the ropes with a bit of aura. She only gets a 2 count. Picking Ursula up by, looks like legal, by the head. And that front face lock. And then whips Ursula into the corner, coming right in after her. Performs a moving to the music. Picking Ursula up and shoving her right back into the corner, performing a drum slap. Oh, you could hear that from here. Going coast to coast. Oh, but Ursula rolls out of the way and no one is home. Kitty splats right into the side of that corner. Ursula coming in right after Kitty. Oh, it kicks her right in the face. Drops Kitty to the ground. Oh, and then Monkey flips her back into the middle of the ring. Ursula not getting any chance for Kitty to recover. She comes back into the center of the ring. Picks Kitty up from behind. Looks like a little bit of hair there, but the referee's not calling it. Oh! German suplex in for a pinfall. 1, 2, only 2 count. Kitty kicks out. Looks like Kitty's going to make it to her feet first. Looks like Ursula might have hurt herself in that suplex. Kitty taunts her, stalking her, waiting for her to get up. Oh, the baseline pin, only almost only a 2 count. Just barely missed that 3rd count. The referee's hands was up in the air, coming down. Just missed the slap. Oh, and just a float over DDT to Ursula. Ursula back on the ground. Definitely not in good shape. Kitty climbs the top rope. Oh, it connects with a diving flip leg drop. Going for the pin. She gets one. She gets two, but only a 2 count. This one not quite as close as the last one. But Ursula is still down. Kitty hops right back up. Ursula trying to make her way to her feet. Kitty moves back in and helps her up. Gets Ursula up to her knees. Oh, and Ursula pops up and gives a kick right to Kitty's gut. Oh, and follows it up with a neck breaker. Now Ursula on the defensive, coming after Kitty. She picks her up. And starts delivering a wicked set of punches. Ursula flies off the ropes. Comes back in with another hard punch to the midsection of Kitty. And that follows that up with a spinning back fist, dropping Kitty to the mat. Ursula firmly in control. Ursula moves to the corner and climbs up onto the top rope.
There we go. I'm finally back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Live TV, folks. This is what happens.
Oh, she goes for the fall of Geneva, but Kitty rolls out of the way. Kitty picks up Ursula, throwing her back into that corner. Oh, and just starts in with an ultimate combo.
Oh, look at Kitty now.
Oh!
Cross wires to a pin. 1, 2, and the three.
And your winner, Kitty Lovingcraft.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has also been brought to my attention the full list of names of our tag teams from the rest of the lottery. Honestly, a couple names on here I did not expect.
Like what?
Well, we got our newcomer, Danny and Tremor. Of course, we have Viola and Skillix. We also got Natas and Ursula Black.
Now that was kind of foreseen.
And as always, to give her hell, making her way down to the ring. That is Samantha Foxy.
And Samantha shouts, "Bravo, Ursula, bravo. I have to give you some credit. Your persistence is remarkable. And only that, your perseverance is almost a trait of you I love. Do you want to know why? Because the more you fight and struggle to achieve your desires, the most painful and dreadful will be your fall. And I for sure never say no to such a delightful show." And on Pulse, I almost did it. Think about it. You also can't deny you're almost, because, like your sister, people say truth makes you free. So why holding to your true nature instead to free it? Ursula wants a mic. Here you go, Ursula.
Go ahead and throw her a mic in.
True nature? You really want to stay there and lecture me about my dark nature and how I'll exceed to great lengths if I accepted this true nature? I have news for you, sweetheart. This is all you're gonna get. Coming proving grounds, you're in for a hell of a lot more, Samantha. Want to call me persistent? Well, this might be a pot kettle situation. I'm going to show you and the rest of this that I am all that I need. No longer will I dwell in the shadows. Not yours, definitely not hers.
Whoa. Well, it looks like Samantha's confirming that. She's saying she will wait for proving grounds. She said the Red Nightmare is coming for her. No holes barred. That's going to be a match that is wanting to be seen. That's been coming for a while now.
For a long while, even since the Pulse days. There's one set of team members you didn't mention yet. I thought this one was a little surprising. Bray and Vince.
Yeah, that is very surprising. I didn't think those two would clash very well together.
Oh, there's no doubt they're gonna clash. Looks like we are getting ready for the next match. This is a tag team match. Introducing from Liverpool, England, weighing in 181 pounds and a height of 6'3". This is the Firebird, Lyra Phoenix.
I was told our tag team here, Lyra and Captain Carnage himself, they're called the Burning Hammer.
And now, Lyra's tag team partner. from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Weighing in at 285 pounds at a height of 6'7", this is Captain Carnage, the Hammer. Quite the fan base for Captain Carnage.
Yeah, that has definitely changed over a couple of weeks. Well, you can see the tag team there call themselves the Burning Hammer. They are ready. Looks like they're making a plan here. And their opponents, making one half of their tag team, coming from Memphis, Tennessee, standing at a height of 6'4", weighing in at 235 pounds. This is the Architect of Annihilation. This is Knight. Making his way to this ring from Granite City, Illinois, standing at a height of 6 foot, weighing 200 pounds. This is the last Carson standing, Michael Carson. Wow, it's a mixed crowd. You hear some boos, hear some applause.
As it should be.
You gotta wonder if we're gonna see what we saw last week. Michael ordering around Knight. You know, Knight took none of that last week.
I disagree. Knight took it completely. Let him himself be bossed around right after saying he was his own man. Didn't see it last week. I don't think we'll see it this week. Michael Carson is going to continue to order Knight around, and Knight is going to keep following him just like the sheeple he's been.
See, I believe Knight did buck back a little bit, just not as much as we all expected. But at the end of the day, you want to stay on the same page as much as possible, because both of you have to walk away with either a win or a loss. I'd much rather walk away with a win over a loss.
Is the win really worth it if you gotta cow down to somebody like the likes of the last Carson not standing?
Well, maybe it looks like we're going to find out because there's the bell. This match is officially underway. One half of the Burning Hammer. Captain Carnage himself is going to start off this match. So is Michael Carson. And both men are circling each other in the center of the ring here. No one's fast to make a move. That's a smart idea. Well, it looks like Hammer's got some words for Michael and goes straight into a lockup. Hammer's got it. Michael in that wrist lock. But Michael counters it. Now he has Hammer in a wrist lock. But Hammer's able to manage out of it. Whips Michael off the ropes. Comes back in. And there's a shoulder block from Hammer. Drops Michael straight to the ground. Michael quick back up to his feet. Straight to a lockup. Now he's got a Hammer in that wrist lock. Now it's Hammer's turn. Going back and forth, but Michael whips Hammer off the ropes. Hammer comes back in. Goes for another shoulder block to no avail. Hammer went in for the clothesline. Michael went under it. Now Michael making his return in a drop kick straight to the face of Hammer. But it didn't do any damage. Michael coming back off the ropes. And meets Hammer's big boot. Takes Michael right off his feet. You can see Michael wincing in pain, holding his head. That has got to have done some damage to the man.
Michael looks completely outmatched.
Hammer off the ropes, went for a clothesline, but Michael ducked under it. Rolls under Hammer again, gets to the corner.
He better tag.
Well, the last Carson standing has made the tag. It is official. Doesn't seem like Hammer's all excited about that one. He looked like he wanted Michael more than Knight. And now it's Knight, the legal man.
Well, why not? He was manhandling Michael. Let's see if he can do the same with Knight.
Well, looks like both men are doing the same thing. Stare down. Now both men are just exchanging blows here. And there's Knight with another punch. Hammer fires back. Knight fires back. Now there's another punch, but Hammer with that knee to the gut. Doubles over Knight in pain. Hammer coming off the ropes now. But Knight gets Hammer with a single knee facebuster at the last second. The Knight picking Hammer back up to his feet. Throws him off the ropes. Hammer catches himself in the corner. Knight's going cross country here.
But he's going to the wrong corner. Knight can find himself in a lot of trouble.
I do agree with you, but he did get that running knee to the face of Hammer. It looks like Lyra tagged herself in, though. Not too clear. Now you see Knight lighting up Hammer in the corner there.
It looks like Lyra caught a piece of that
Yeah, I think Knight delivered Lyra a specific blow, or she might have accidentally taken one in the fire there. Hammer back up. Gets the Uranagi on Knight. Knight ran into that. He didn't expect it. Michael asking the ref if she tagged in. Now Lyra picking up Knight, whipping him into her own corner. And there's those mud hole stomps from Lyra. Looks like Hammer's tagging himself right back in. Michael's over there still exchanging some words with the referee. And now it's Hammer's turn to stomp the daylights out of Knight. Still dazed, laying in their corner. And the referee starting the count. Already on a count of 2. Lyra making a self-tag back in. Knight still dazed in the corner. And now Lyra back to stomping the daylights out of Knight. This is ruthless. Referee up to a 3 count. And no, Hammer, this is not over. Hammer tags himself back in.
They're
You can
doing
see
the
Michael-
smart thing, continuing to be fresh. Rapid tags.
I mean, I do agree with you, but Michael's sitting in that corner. He can't do anything. And they're stomping the daylights out of him again. Referee already on a count of 3. And Lyra tags herself back in. Michael has got to step in here at some point. Oh, looks like a little double suplex action in the corner right there. You can tell Michael is livid. Lyra goes in for the pin. Count of 1, 2. Only gets the 2 count. Knight's still in this after all of that attack he has suffered through. And Knight very slow to recover here. Not sure he realizes what corner he's in. He's going to the wrong corner. And Lyra went in for that clothesline, but Knight ducked out of the way just in time. He needs to get back into his corner. Get the tag, but it looks like Knight's stepping in himself. Goes for the backdrop driver on Lyra.
He should have gotten the tag when he had the chance.
He still has that chance, but you can see Michael has a little bit of relief on himself. On his face now, but it looks like Knight's going after Hammer. They're exchanging blows. Drops Hammer off the side apron. He needs to watch his back. And Michael trying to go in. Knight refusing to hit Lyra.
It's for his own mistake.
And once again, Michael Carson standing on the apron, infuriated. And there's nothing he can do about it here. And there's the back suplex counter to a German suplex pin. Count of 1, 2. And only a 2 count. Lyra able to get out of that just in time. And you still see Michael in the corner begging for a tag. And Knight finally making the tag to Michael. Michael is back in this one with Lyra now. Lyra finally gets back up to her feet. Michael whips her right into that corner. He's going in right behind her, following up with some corner gut punches. Now he's grabbing Lyra. Goes for the cravat suplex. Did you see how far he threw her?
That's pretty impressive for the size that Lyra is.
Absolutely. That just shows the strength of Michael. Now, if you noticed, he did apologize to Lyra before taking her out of that corner. Now look at that spinning back kick from Michael. And he's still following up with those kicks right to Lyra. He's got her on one knee now, and he's continuously kicking her midsection. And finally, the last one does the job, and it finally drops Lyra to the mat. Michael is fired up here. Goes for the drop kick on Hammer. Now Michael directing his attention back to Lyra in the center of the ring. Picks her up. Goes for that Muay Thai spinning back kick again off the ropes. Samoa drop by Lyra. Countered it on Michael.
Now, it looks like there's some discontent going on in that corner of Michael's.
Well, there's a lot that's been going on in that corner. I'm not sure these two partners are going to last long, especially with this brawl coming up next Friday for the Tag Team Champions. Now, Lyra trying to crawl her way back to the corner. She makes a tag to Hammer. Hammer's back in. Michael's still on the ground now. It looks like Hammer's going to pick Michael up back to his feet. He's taking his time, though. This might not be good in his favor. Now Hammer whips Michael off the ropes. Goes back in, went for the clothesline. Ducked under it just in time. It looked like Knight went for the tag, but he couldn't get Michael.
And now it's Michael running out of the ring.
Did you see that? Knight jumped in off the top rope.
The referee called the tag. He evidently did hit it.
Well, incredible. Just in the nick of time, saved his opponent and capitalized on Hammer. That leaping lariat from the top rope. Incredible. Now you see Knight throwing that combination elbow strikes. Going to the spinning back elbow. Now he's throwing the straight right with the triple knees right to the face of Hammer. Completely takes Hammer off his feet. Now Knight taunting his opponents just a little bit. And you can see Captain Carnage slow to get back to his feet right there. Knight coming off the ropes. Michael gets the tag. Referee calls it. That's the world's most devastating knee from Knight. Goes in for the pin, but he's not the legal man. The referee's not counting. I don't think Knight realized his tag team partner got the tag.
Definitely not. He thought he had a pin right there. Just goes to show these two are not on the same page.
Michael's asking what happened. I'm not sure if he meant to tag himself in. But Knight needs to watch out. Hammer's back up to his feet now. He's approaching him from behind. Uh-oh, Knight turns right around into Hammer. And Hammer goes for that front face lockup. Now he whips Knight off the ropes. Goes in and hits a clothesline. Throws Knight way over the top rope. Now Michael slides in. Michael's behind Hammer. Now Michael is the legal man here. Hammer turns around right into Michael. Now both men are just going to be exchanging blows. There's that counter kick from Michael. Michael following up, coming off the ropes. Does a back roll over his opponent. Michael coming back in, but Hammer makes the tag to Lyra. And hits a drop kick right to the knee of Hammer. You can tell Hammer's in some pain there. Now Fireman's Carry drops Michael out.
Sets him up for Lyra. So Hammer can move off of the scene.
Uh-oh, and look at this from Lyra. We've seen this before. That's that giant swing. And it only gets faster and faster with every rotation. Referee starting the count. He's on a 2 count. Lyra showing no signs of giving up anytime soon on the spin. Hammer's calling to finish it. Referee trying to get out, but look at that. Hammer hits the sledge from mid-swing.
Now that's gotta hurt.
Lyra goes for a pin, count of 1, 2, and the 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Hammer's been showing his tag team partner his moves. Lyra just hit the sledge.
Again, we see if we're not going to have a team on the same page, they are not going to be successful.
Well, it's only a little bit of the action we're going to see in the upcoming weeks, especially next week, right here in the center of the ring on Friday Night Edge. We're going to have that Battle Royale. The winner is going to walk away Tag Team Champions. That doesn't leave these groups that much time to get ready. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match by pinfall, this is your new tag team, Lyra Phoenix and Captain Carnage Hammer, the Burning Hammer. And boy, oh boy, do we still have that main event matchup for you right here tonight. Drake Edwards and Rex Ocelot. United States Championship is on the line. Stay tuned.
Oh, it seems they're going to have a little chat. Michael yelling, what the hell was that?
What are you doing? Every single time I've got the match won, and you've got to butt in again. Happened last week versus Austin D. Do the same crap this week too? Can you do anything right? Obviously not, because you picked me as your partner again.
I didn't pick you by choice, Knight. And you want to know something? You want to know why? I've got experience in this, Knight, where you don't. I started my career in this tag team division, and I'll be damned to let some egotistical asshole try to make it all about somebody else.
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean when I've got the match won, and then you come in and screw it up again and again? I can't wait till Friday. I cannot wait, because that means when I get to walk out on your sorry ass, we're done.
Well, consider this, Knight, I don't need you.
Yeah, you've shown that real well the last couple weeks.
Well, my oh my, is that something to look forward to? You gotta wonder, these two have a beautiful romance. I mean, but in all seriousness, you know, this is not going to go very well for them next week in the Battle Royale. I mean, to walk away victorious or even have a possibility to get a hold of those championships, they have to be on the same page. And I don't think we'll ever see that from either of those men.
Well, it's clear that Knight is sick and tired of the bossing and the demands that Carson continues to place on him when they are uncalled for. Knight has more than enough experience to know what he should be doing. This is a team that needs to break up. They need to find different partners.
Yeah, like Knight said, you know, he's ready to walk away after next week, and I don't blame him. You know, he did have that match signed, sealed, and delivered. All he had to do was get the pin, but his opponent did deter that. It looks like we're getting ready to get into our next match. But before that, as always, remember, we are hiring for all positions. We have been around here since 2009, and we are looking to expand every year, every day. So if you feel like you have what it takes to step in that ring, sit at the table and help us every week, or lend a helping hand backstage, fill out those Google forms to the left of the ring, to the right of the ring, and behind the commentator's table. Someone will get up with you as soon as possible. But as advertised, we still have a belt on the line later tonight. The Dragon, Drake Edwards, versus the United States champion, Rex Ocelot. Telling you that is a match I am ready to see. But we have one more match before that, it looks like. Diesel, would you like to do the honors?
Of course. From South Texas, weighing in at 230 pounds at a height of 6'2", this is Skillix. Embrace the culture.
There he is. And his opponent, making his way down to the ring from Encino, California, standing at a height of 6'1", weighing 213 pounds. This is Razor Diesel. You know, you've got to wonder how Viola's taking in the whole situation that Skillix is her partner.
You don't have to wonder. She made it quite clear she is pissed. She is not happy at all that Skillix is her partner.
Well, both men are ready. There's the bell. This match is officially underway here.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense, because Skillix is still a member of the Diamond Club.
Absolutely, and Skillix does get the job done, whether it takes a while or he's very fast about it. I mean, every time I've seen that man, he goes in and he does what he needs to do.
I think the biggest problem some people have is the fact that he's lackadaisical and has a no-care attitude until the last moment.
Well, there's a pin, count of one. Skillix has Razor. He got him in that side headlock takedown. He's got him in the submission hold, I believe. Looks like he's got it locked in there. Did the rollback pin, only had a count of one, but looks like he broke that on Razor. Now he's got him in a wrist lock. That was very close early on in this matchup right there. Now you can see Skillix wrenching in, torquing around that arm, that left arm of Razor, trying to weaken it a little bit. Razor asking the referee to break it. He is on the ropes. Referee does start the count.
Skillick's waited till the last second, but he broke it.
Oh, Skillick's always waits till the last second.
Of course. That's how he wins. Wears his opponent down.
And that is a strategy. You'll see a lot of superstars take on very early on to their career. And you see Skillick's going in for another side headlock there on Razor. Kind of drags him back into the center of the ring just a little bit. You gotta wonder what Skillick's is going to go for here. Well, Skillick's is done wrenching in that hold. Throws Razor off the ropes. Razor is coming back in. Skillick's goes for a stomp. Razor rolls under it. Both men meet back up in the middle. There's an arm drag from Razor. But Skillick's back up now. There's another arm drag from Razor. And that one is finally enough to leave Skillick's on the mat. Now Razor picking Skillick's back up to his feet here.
Oh, trying. Looked to me like he rolled away from it and popped up to his feet. I think he was playing possum.
There's another arm drag from Razor. It's an armbar takedown now. He's got it locked in there real tight. Referee checking. Razor asking the referee to check. Skillick's is slowly making his way towards the ropes. He's going to be able to break this. Skillick's hasn't even said a word to the ref, but he gets towards the ropes. Referee starting the count. 2 count. Razor still got that armbar locked in there tight. Referee on a count of 3. Razor finally breaks it. Skillick's, smart man, rolls out of the ring. Needs to recoup a little bit. That arm is definitely got to be torqued after that. Now the referee's starting the 10 count. Already on a count of 3. Now Razor outside.
Go ahead.
Razor outside, resetting that count.
Big mistake following Skillick's outside the ring.
Now, I feel like it is a smart move on his behalf. Don't let Skillick's get that feeling back in his arm. Don't let him regain.
But outside the ring, you are in Skillick's element. He is tricky and sneaky. And if there's anything that can be pulled while they're outside the ring, away from the referee, Skillick's will find a way to do it.
Now note, referee on a count of 4, and that toe kick from Razor to the gut of Skillick's has him doubled over, still on the barricade. Count of 5 now, and the action is still outside the ring. Now Razor draws back for that huge left overhand punch. Does it again. And gets it one more time. Now he's backing Skillick's up near those stairs. And Razor is just still throwing overhand left overhand punches. And there's a scoop slam from Razor. Razor said that's enough before getting inside the ring. Count of 7. But no, still goes outside and resets that count. He wants damage done to Skillick's outside of that ring. You gotta remember, there's only a thin layer of padding out there.
Razor may have the upper hand right now, but I still think this is a big mistake.
Well, hopefully he knows when enough is enough. And when he needs to get back in the ring and bring his partner back in. Now he's got him on the apron.
we go.
Referee on a count of 5. Both men still on the apron here. Looks like Skillick's starting to get the best of him. Goes in for a toe kick. Skillick makes his way back in the ring. Referee on a count of 7. And Skillick wants to go lock up on Razor. Razor shoved him. Count of 8. Razor finally back in the ring now. Now Razor taking momentum back in his side, throwing repetitive punches to Skillick, and he is drawing back on those really strong. Now both men in the center of the ring. You can tell Skillick's arm still isn't 100%. And Razor with another kick to the gut of Skillick, doubling him over, sets him right up for the suplex. Now Skillick slow to get back up to his feet. Razor having some distance. Look like he might be setting up for something here. Razor goes in for a clothesline on Skillick and gets it. Stomp that midsection of Skillick. Skillick has got to be in pain. Especially with that arm. And Razor continuing to stomp Skillick as he lays there.
Yeah, Razor's definitely got the upper hand right now.
Well, absolutely. You saw momentum shift very fast in this matchup right here. But look at that. There's an embrace the culture. That is Skillick's finisher. He's got it locked in on a Razor. That was out of nowhere. Now getting Razor making to the ropes. That's it. Razor taps. He is tapping right there. The referee calls it.
Skillick is having none of it. He's definitely paying for continuing to put the hurt on Skillick.
And he's still got him locked in.
And he finally released it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission, Skillick. Definitely a tough-fought match between both those men there. But Skillick walked away with a deserved victory on that one.
Definitely so. Skillick definitely was able to come out of the pain that Diesel has initiated and was able to clear his head enough to pull off that brace of the culture lock.
And the thing I'm shocked about is how he still had a lot of strength in his arm to hold that leg in there after that overly drawn out arm bar. But that's just what a good competitor is. But ladies and gentlemen, there is one more matchup and one more matchup for you. And this is for the United States Championship. Making his way down to the ring, this is the challenger from Circleville, Ohio. standing at a height of 6'1", weighing 220 pounds. This is the Dragon, Drake Edwards.
The Diamond Dragon.
I like the Dragon better. Either way, great man. Just don't like the term. But as always, accompanied out by Viola, Benja, and Dimitri.
Oh, wait a minute. What is this? That is not the green alien. What the hell?
Whoa, hold on there, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that music. Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing VWE's very own owner and chairman, VWE legend and Hall of Famer, the Eliminator, Seth Cameron.
Now, Drake, I hope you didn't think that you were going to get away with this tonight. You see, when I said there was going to be some change, I meant it. Tonight, you have a title match against Rex in the main event of Primetime, and I wouldn't be a good owner if I just let you and the Diamond Club come on out here and do whatever you pleased. Now, due to the fact of the new tag team situation, I can't stop you from having your tag team partner in your corner. But I can stop you from having them out here. So as of right now, Diamond Club is banned from ringside for the remainder of the night. And if I catch one single member of Diamond Club in the middle of that ring, not only will you forfeit your opportunity at the United States Championship, but you will never get another opportunity again. So Diamond Club, hit the bricks.
Guys.
All right.
It's all right. Don't be upset. You know what, Seth? You just did me a favor. By telling my business associates they can't be out here, that's fine. That just gives Rex absolutely no excuse for when I beat him tonight and reclaim my United States Championship. So, Mr. Cameron, thank you. Go on, guys. Go enjoy the bubbly. There'll be a party later.
Well, you heard the man.
I heard the man. And I get pulling out the wrestlers. But Benja is his manager, and it was uncalled for. His manager should be at his ringside the way this whole environment is set up.
No, I understand where that's
Without
coming from.
further ado, let's get the main event started.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the man. Let's get back into the rhythm of things here and get our main event underway. And his opponent, coming from Mobile, Alabama, standing at a height of 6'3", weighing 241 pounds. This is your VWE United States Champion. This is Rex Ocelot. accompanied by his tag team partner, Marcy Sash Schaefer. Now you gotta look at Rex in this one. You know, Rex has been the essential fighting champion since Versus. You know, lurking in his shadow is the former VWE United States champion, which has that chance tonight. That man is Drake Edwards of the Diamond Club.
You gotta give the man credit. Rex has personified the fighting champion. But he learned that from Drake. Drake has always been the fighting champion, and Drake is the original fighting champion. He will be going after this belt with all his might.
You know, this is going to be a fair fought one because they do have all that animosity going back, you know. Called out Rex, challenging him for that rematch that Rex granted, but later that night, you know, during Rex's championship match against Ren, Drake interfered and he ended up attacking both Rex and Ren alongside with the Diamond Club. You know, so it ended in disqualification. So all of this is just everything that's been built up. You know, this is going to be a tough fought match.
Definitely a lot of animosity here.
It's really hard to say who can walk away. Both men are equally squared. Both men are equally capable. Can Rex hold it? Can Drake take it?
Oh, Rex has got a more aggressive in-ring style than he's had in the past. We'll have to see if it can keep it up during this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is for the United States Championship. Referee Victor Kessel Jr. checking if both men are ready. And there's the bell. This match is officially underway.
Oh, Rex goes right after him, too.
Oh. This is the main event we've all been waiting for. I'm telling you, both men are not going to upset, and Rex is still throwing that barrage of punches. Has Drake all the way in the corner. Shove Drake back against the turnbuckles now. And listen to those corner chops from Rex onto the chest of Drake. Did you see that kick?
Clearly, Rex has no intention of letting Drake get any momentum whatsoever.
No, and that's smart. Following up that kick with the corner knee lifts now. Rex backing himself up. It looks like he might be thinking about going cross country. There it is. Goes for that stinger splash. Gets it on Drake. Did you see that suplex? Throws him all the way across the ring. Drake fires back an explosive drop kick right to the head of Rex. Rex instantly goes down. Drake wasting no time picking Rex back up to his feet. Now it's Drake firing those cravat knees to the face, following up with a cravat suplex. And both men playing smart, they're playing tactical, they're playing aggressive. And that's what I expected from both. I didn't expect nothing less than that. Drake firing that kick to the gut, coming off the ropes. Goes in for the leg lariat, gets it to connect on Rex. What an incredible move. Now Drake going in for the pin. Count of 1. Only a 1 count.
Now that's surprising after that leg lariat.
Yeah, Drake threw everything he had into that. And you can tell Rex's head has sustained some damage there. I mean, he's still in it, obviously. He only got the 1 count. But now it's Drake throwing Rex off the ropes. Drake went for that kick, but Rex rolled out of the way. Rex coming back in.
Oh, that Kataro Crusher.
And that's the signature of Rex, the Kataro Crusher indeed.
You know, that's early for him at this point of a match. I'm brought up earlier that he was being more aggressive, but I think he's even being more aggressive than the last couple matches.
Well, look at that. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, I wonder if his attitude has just changed and had enough with Drake after the attack last week.
I mean, you've got to see, he is presenting himself as a lot more aggressive that you normally see him, but there is a lot on the line tonight. You know, he's not going to let Drake walk out of here with that. But look at Rex. He blocked a series of punches coming from Drake, shoves him back, goes in for the Warriors call and gets it on Drake. Goes straight for the pin. Count of 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now that was a close one. Rex is stunned. I thought he had that.
I didn't. I tell you, I have seen Drake have matches that were downright bloody and not give up. That is not going to be enough to keep Drake down. Not even close. Drake's in this for the long haul, I guarantee it.
You can see Drake is hurt. Drake counters the Rex effect. Wow.
Of course, I find it interesting that this match has been going on and you two have yet to realize that I squeezed here in the middle of you.
I didn't even notice you there.
And from the looks of things, Rex has been fighting this entire match in a blind rage, and trapped right now in that figure 4. Yes, he said no Diamond Club. I'm not Diamond Club. Haven't been since Versus, thank you very much.
And he's still got that figure 4 locked in. You can see Rex visibly in a lot of pain there. Hopefully checking on Rex. Rex still not giving up. Dragging his opponent all the way across the ring. Rex finally grabs the ropes. Referee starts the count. On a count of 3, Drake finally lets go.
And it doesn't matter how much adrenaline you have, with how long that hold was held, I think Rex's legs are pretty well out of this match at this point.
Well, I agree with you. Anybody, no matter how long you're in a figure 4, it's gonna hurt. You're not gonna be walking after that. So you got to wonder how drastically this is going to affect Rex's performance for the rest of this match.
Drake did exactly what he needed to do to take out Rex's weapons.
Rex up in the corner. Drake coming in. The running high knee. Backs all the way up to the other side of the ring. He's going cross country again. Gets the Yakuza kick on Rex. Drops Rex in the corner. Marcy trying to fire up her tag team partner there.
Too late, Marcy. He's already fired up.
And Drake continues the punishment with a penalty kick in the corner. Now he's got the foot of Rex, pulling him back to the center of the ring here. Going in for a pin. Count of 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Rex is still in this. That was very close. That was almost a 3 count. You can see the longer Rex holds on, the more it's firing up Drake. Now Drake's setting up here. Rex getting back to his feet. Rex has got to watch out. And Drake goes in for the Dragging Rising, but hold on, Rex catches the kick. He fires back with his own kick.
What is Rex doing?
He's on that second rope, and that's the Electric Sunrise. Rex was able to hit the Electric Sunrise, goes in for the pin, count of 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Close.
Almost.
Drake is still alive.
Both men are about tapped out here. You can see there's barely any energy in these men anymore. But they are giving it all they've got in the center of the ring right there. Let's see what Rex does. Coming off that Electric Sunrise. Only got a 2 count. Almost a 3 count out of Drake. Now Rex is going to pick Drake back up to his feet here. Now look at this. Both men are going at it. Rex getting a barrage of kicks. Now coming in off the ropes. It's the Flying Panther kick on Drake. Goes in for a pin. Count of 1, 2. Almost. And Rex once again stunned he didn't get the 3 count out of Drake.
Talking about a man that fought in a grocery store. He's not just going to give up.
And now Drake back to his feet. It's a punch in on Rex, but Rex fires with a gut punch now.
You're also talking about a man who hasn't lost 1v1 versus the man he's crossed.
A gut kick from Rex. Rex following up, coming in off the ropes. There's the Ocelot special. Gets it to connect on Drake. Goes in for a pin. Count of 1, 2. Almost again.
Again, almost, but not enough.
You gotta wonder what both men are thinking. What can they do to officially get the 3 out of their opponent here? I mean, they've used almost everything they could think of.
Well, Rex is clearly frustrated.
Well, he's been more aggressive all night.
That's not just aggressive, that's called blind rage. He's not even thinking, trying to go through this match. Going to the well too fast, too early, too many times. He's got to be at about the end of his rope here.
Look at Rex. There's a barrage of punches, finishing with that right hook. Has Drake dazed against the ropes. Rex coming back in off the ropes himself and goes for a clothesline, throws Drake over the top rope. Drake is laying on the floor in front of the announce table. Hold on, Rex is coming off the ropes. He goes off, he goes over the top rope himself with a Fosbury flop. Right on top of Drake, gets it to connect.
Hurting himself in the process.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously.
That's a risk. That's a risk, but sometimes that's the risk you have to take. Now referee up to a count of 3. Rex wasting no time, throwing Drake back into the ring, following in right behind him. Rex goes for a pin. Count of 1, 2. Almost again.
Rex is just letting his anger control how he fights in this match. And we've learned from Hammer that this is no way to fight a match.
Oh, but it's making me giggle to watch.
He's clearly frustrated. He's got no concept of what he's doing in there. If Drake ever gets to the opening, Rex is going to be finished. That's all there's to it.
And Rex is stunned. He doesn't know what he's going to have to do to end Drake. And walk away, still holding his title.
Something that's not going to happen here tonight.
Now Drake's getting him stunned, but look at Rex. He jumps up to the top rope.
Holy shit!
Did you see that?
Rex went for a moonsault in desperation, and Drake delivered a perfectly timed Dragon Rising. There's a count of 1, 2, and a 3.
And there you have it. Told you Drake would get it back.
And that's all he was doing, was just waiting for that right opportunity.
So your winner and new VWE United States Champion, Drake Edwards. And he did it alone. No excuses.
With that, it's been a thin slice.
seriously. Sneaking up on us over here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner and new VWE United States Champion, the Dragon, Drake Edwards.
The Diamond Dragon.
Either way. There's a new champion among us here. That's another belt on the Diamond Club.
Come Friday, we'll add the Tag Team Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, next Friday, we are having that Tag Team Battle Royal for the Tag Team Championships. That will be Marcin Satt Schaefer and Rex Ocelot, Austin Knight and Benja, Michael Carson, and the Architect of Annihilation, Knight, Bray, and Vince Easterwood. Strange matchup. Maxine and Drake, Scion and Kitty, the Burning Hammer, Lyra Phoenix, and Captain Carnage Hammer himself, the voice of the voiceless, Natas Grimmore, and Ursula Black. Last but not least, Viola and Skillet. Last but not least, our newcomer, Danny, and the heaviest man on the roster, Tremor. That Battle Royale is going to be something you do not want to miss.